Okay, everybody, welcome to the channel. I'm glad you could tune in. Today I'm going to do another counter organization, and for this one today I'm actually going to work on by swords and bayonets. And the series design is Richard Berg, but this game design is Alan Dickerson. I know he's been working on it for quite a while. The game is designed to be an intro to the great battles of the American Civil War, and hopefully it should do exactly that and get more people interested in such a great system. So I'm looking forward to trying it out, but before I did that, I decided that I wanted to make some organizers for it to make everything easy to get to and to reach. So let me show you what I did. All right, so the box, I always want to make sure that everything fits back into the box when I get it done. So this is what I came up with. And this one was nice because I had a little extra room. Most of the time I don't have a lot of extra room with stuff. If you saw the Fields of Fire one, you know what I mean. So again, I have three different trays in here. And the first one that's easy to get out is this white one here. And one of the reasons it is because this is just strictly a dice rolling tray, is all this is in here. So this takes up the space, prevents everything from moving. And then also, you use it to roll your dice and, play your game. So that tray, that is what that tray is there. And then the next one here that we have, this one has these pieces in, which is basically the Confederate Army. And then over here, we have the American Army, or, the Northern Army. So let me pull these out to show you how they go together. Now, like I said, everything fits back into the box here. So you have all of your player aids. Everything else is down at the bottom here. Your maps, your rules, all of that fits back in here nice and neat. And the trays make it so that nothing really moves around in there. So it keeps everything pretty nice, I think. Now, and I will switch over this close-up camera to show you this here. Oops, let me get these. They do lock in at the top there, but so all the trays lock in there, but also I have lid 3 and tray 3 so that you know which one goes to which. And then inside, the trays themselves also have numbers on them. So this is tray 3A, and this is tray 3B. So it makes it easy to know the organization as to how they go back in together here. And for these trays here, let me pull these out here so you can see them. So, and everything, I like to color code it. I mean, you don't have to, but that's what I do. So these trays right here, this has all the Northern Army here. And we'll just call it Northern Southern Army. And all of your pieces here. And I tried to keep them all grouped together by, the color code at the top here. And that way it's easy to find. I have all of your leaders over here. And any unusual counters are at the sides there, taking up that space. And then these are mainly your game control counters. The damage count. I don't know what these are, attack or damage. Again, haven't played the game. I'm looking forward to learning it. So, but all these counters are organized here. Oh. And your victory points, move, advance, attack. All that is right here. And let me again switch over to this one here so you can get a closer look. And again, this is tray 3B, and let me get to the right distance here. And you see that these are all the counters that are in tray 3B here. And then at the end you have these ones at this end. Let me again adjust the focus here. There you go. right there. And then at this end, the opposite end, you have these counters there. The next tray, which is tray 3A, you'll see that we have, these are all of the Union soldiers here, Northern. And get this back so you can see how they're all stacked up. And let me get the focus just right there. There we are. So hopefully that's in focus. And then on this end, you have these two. And on this end, you have those two. So those are the pieces that are in, let me put them right side up, that are in this tray right here. Let me get a nice slow pan there so you can see what goes where. Come back to me here. There we are. So I haven't clipped all of these yet. I just got them together. Just got this tray together, and you'll be happy to know that the STL files are already up on the GMT website for these, so that you can locate them and start printing them. Now, there are people on Etsy and other places that if you don't have a printer, they can do it for you for a price. People have asked me about that, and I'm not set up for that. I have one printer that I pretty much do all my own stuff, and when I'm not working on trays and stuff, I'm doing other stuff with that printer. So it's not really available for me to print for all you guys. So that's what you'd have to do. But when you download them, you want to download them, unzip the file, and then send the actual files on over to the printer. And that way they can get them, because some printers may have a hard time, extracting the zip files. So again, let's go back to our close-up camera here. And now this is, I guess I should have showed you this. So again, I color-coded it. And this is my gray tray here on top there for the Confederacy, Southern Army. And this is tray 1B right here. And you can see what's at the end there on that. And then here are all the pieces that are in that one. Now again, when I design these, I don't like any gaps at the top. I like the gaps, I like everything to fit level. And in order for that to happen, I have to have different heights built in there. So you sort of have to put them back in order there. And you can take a screen grab of this, and use that as a reference for later on. And then there's the end piece on that. But a lot of times, you don't use all these pieces. So you can generally have some way of putting them all back because you have a piece already left in the tray. But here's tray 1A, and that's the two pieces that are at the end there, the two counters. And then here we have, these are the counters that are in this tray here. Right there. And then this end here. And let me see if I can get a little bit of light on that to show. That's the flotilla there. So this one over here. So again, everything fits in here, fits nice and neat. All of them go together well when you get the box. So let me make sure I don't have this upside down, which I do. So let's flip it around here. And put that one in, that in, and that right there. And then it closes back up rather neatly there. Okay, so that's my organization for By Swords and Bayonet. Again, another really cool game from GMT. Just got out on the P500, so hopefully you ordered that. Now you can organize it as well as you want. And again, these files are available on the GMT website. Just look up By Sword and Bayonet, type in that. You're going to go to that page, scroll down a little bit, you'll see where it says the STL files are available. And GMT's really helping me out and helping you out by putting them up there for free and offering them for free. And I do all the work and you benefit from it. So, you know, I like organizing my games, and I've always had these things. I thought, well, I should share them with people, and, you know, I didn't really want to put it up in Thingiverse or something that really has nothing to do with gaming. I wanted to put it on, you know, a gaming website, and GMT was kind enough to do that. So I appreciate you stopping by. If you do like the channel and like what you see here, please do like and subscribe. I will have many more of these trays coming out for all the different games that they have there and all the ones that I still have to do. And plus, I have some playthroughs, box openings, things like that on here. So be sure to tune in. And until back on the air again, thanks for watching.